What impact can your testimony have? It's a real example. It's a real life example. Oftentimes I'm talking, generally or theoretically, or this could happen or that could happen. When you're bringing in your real world testimony, that leaves them an impression on legislators about how they feel about an issue. So we want you to be effective when you're down here at the Capitol. We want you to have a good experience. And so if we're working with you on coming down to testify, we're going to give you lots of information about, how to get here, where to park. I do have office space nearby where folks can park. We often meet in my office beforehand to get organized. Let's go, talk through your testimony, and spend some time with you beforehand. So it's not just quick show up and find us and then we're going to throw you into the mix.
Even as we walked over, Sam was coaching us through what the process was going to be and really catered. We felt well taken care of and got there. So you felt very prepared, and it reduced the nerve level a little bit of going in to tell your story to the legislators that are all there trying to get good information to make decisions that will impact school districts.
There's going to be a formal desk with microphones. That's same, House and Senate. And you're going to go up to that table and you're going to pull up a chair and hold the microphone in front of you and make sure you're speaking to the mic and try to have some eye contact with the committee members. And the first thing to do when you're testifying is to introduce yourself. When I get up there, very clearly, Mr. Chair, Madam Chair, I'm Sam Walseth, the Director of Legislative Action for the Minnesota Rural Education Association. I want you to have written out your testimony. The committee does not have 10, 20, 30 minutes to listen to you. They'll often give you what's called the 2-minute rule. Sometimes they might say, okay, 3 to 4 minutes or 5 minutes, but you don't have a lot of time. And so what you really want to do is you want to think through what it is you want to say. What is the key message you want to leave behind, the image or the impression you want to leave behind with this committee about who you are and why you were there and what was important that they needed to hear from you that day. That can be one of the frustrating things. You're putting all this time and energy into this 3-minute performance, and then you look at around the room and people are kind of kibitzing on the side and looking at their phones, or someone's reading something else. But you've got people in the audience who are there for just any number of reasons, not necessarily interested in what you have to say that day. They're there for another bill. The thing to remember is, legislators in this formal setting, it can be intimidating, but just remember they're real people too. They come from all sorts of backgrounds. Don't let the lights and the suits and everything kind of fool you. They're real people too. You're bringing a reality check on something or a piece of reality to them that they need to hear. So it can definitely have an impact. It can be persuasive. It can lead to sympathy. It can lead to a better understanding for a particular legislator about an issue.
In the end, it was really a joy to be able to go in there and tell our story, and hope that it helped give the information everybody needed to make decisions in the future.